Hey guys, we're here to talk about my Vegas trip. We just got back. I wanted to give you guys the rundown of how our experience was. We were going to Vegas to see the Backstreet Boys. The last time my wife saw them in concert was 7 years ago in Orlando, Florida, and Kevin wasn't a part of the tour. Um, with that being said, she wanted to go see Backstreet Boys with Kevin because she absolutely loves Kevin. That's her favorite person in the group. Even though she would still go to the Backstreet Boys without Kevin, she wanted to have that experience of seeing him being a part of the group. And she did have a very special moment with Kevin that you guys are going to see in this video. With that being said, I was going to Vegas for the cars. I wanted to see all the different exotic cars and everything like that. So I was really there for a different purpose, but also there to help my wife have an amazing experience. So first of all, it costs about $1,500 to get to Vegas from where we are in Tampa. The flight and the hotel was the most expensive aspect of it. The concert was about $340. That's $170 a person to actually go there. My part of going to see the Backstreet Boys was really to film the concert for my wife and film any interactions that she may or may not have with anyone. So that was why I was there, so she would always have that memory. But before we get into the concert, I want to give you guys the rundown on Vegas. When we pulled into Planet Hollywood, that's where we stayed at. Our room was 2881 or 2882. I don't remember, but the views were amazing. If you are able to get that room, the only thing I will tell you is bring earplugs versus buying them in Vegas. They did tell us about it. Hey, look, you know what? This is an upgraded room. This isn't part of your reservation, but we will upgrade you to this room. The only downside is it is a little bit noisy because of the elevators. They said that most people don't complain, but if we don't like it, we can change rooms later on. So, of course, we took the room. We walked in, and an amazing. I mean, the views were just gorgeous at this room. I was very happy with it. My wife and I decided, hey, look, you know what? We're going to stay in this room. We're just going to go down and buy some earplugs at the CVS or Walmart, and not Walmart, but Walgreens, and just, tough it out. And when we bought the earplugs, guys, there was no issues. I mean, we slept perfectly. It was amazing. So if you are able to get this room, just buy some earplugs and you're going to have an amazing time at night. You won't have to worry about it during the day. You don't really hear it. It's just at night you can hear the elevators going up and down. So that's why a lot of people, if you get this room, you just bring some earplugs and you're going to love the room. I mean, the views are worth it just by themselves. Now, if you're going for the concert and you haven't been to Vegas before, go to each and every one of these hotels. Go to Caesar's Palace, go to Venetian, go to Velazquez, or I could have mispronounced it, Bellagio or whatever. MGM, all these New York, and all these other hotels. I mean, they're so cool, and each one of them has their own malls. So if you're going to go shopping, I mean, you can go from the MGM to New York, or from New York to the Venetian and shop and just have an amazing time, to spend a lot of money shopping. But the hotels themselves are unique, and how they're on the outside and their themes, and if you're going that Egypt aspect, they have that. I mean, and it's amazing. So I don't want to ruin it for everyone. These are some of the pictures I've had taken from there, but I want you all to experience it yourselves. So you're not living through my experience. I want you to have your own experience and just be in awe like I was with Vegas. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the concert. Okay, guys. The night before the concert, we were there on Tuesday night. We talked to the person at the mall that's right across the way from the concert, where they sell the Backstreet Boys souvenir stuff and everything like that. They said, look, you don't need to get there super early. The concert starts at 9. You could probably show up at 8 and be fine. That is pretty true. That is a pretty accurate statement if you have general admission. If you have a seat where you're not in general admission and you have a seat, you show up, 10 minutes before the concert. That's nothing. But for general admission, if you want to get close to the stage, I recommend being there between 5 and maybe 6 o'clock ish. Some girl was there from 3 o'clock, and unfortunately she was from Argentina. Same place where my wife is from, so when my wife came down, she actually got to meet her and talk to her. She actually lost a lot in the line because security had to, do their thing when they started checking her in. Other people got ahead of her, and she ended up being like number 20 in line at the floor. Still got against the stage, still got an amazing seat, but she waited the longest, and unfortunately she wasn't the first one there. Also, they would come by and just check your tickets, and they will randomly pull you out of the line and put you into the upgraded line, which is skip the line process. If you buy those tickets, it's like almost $300 per person to skip the line, which makes no sense because even with us being there and the skip the line process, there was like maybe 8 of us in that line, and we didn't even pay for it. They just came by and they said, "Hey, look, yeah, you got this on your ticket." My wife's like, "No, I don't. I only bought general admission. We didn't buy the extra cost." And the guy's like, "No, it's here. Let's go ahead and bring you over." And so they randomly pick certain people to go ahead and get into the skip the line process. The girls that were behind us actually did buy it. So they didn't know that we didn't buy it because they would probably been mad. But this gets into the next point, is once you get into the area, whether you're on the left side or right side, some of these girls are something else, okay? I'm saying that the best way possible. They have been here so many times, they have figured out a way to try to block people to getting in front of them, okay? Now, let me also remind you, the ones that was with us, they skipped in front of us and had their friends come in front of us. So I didn't mind skipping in front of them when they did the same thing to us. They will walk like this, 3 girls wide, to the stage. And I'm a bigger guy, so their thing like this isn't going to stop somebody from going straight through them. And then they go, "Here they come," and they yell and scream like, "Here they come," and they all start holding hands it's just very, very odd. But I was warned about this by the other girls. They're like, "Yeah, this is what they do." But yeah, they all just trying to have fun, and I get it. But they try to block other people from getting to the areas that they want to be at. But we did. We got to the areas that we wanted to be at. All of our people that actually we met in line was right there together. So we had an amazing view of the stage. And like I said, I hope you enjoy the next portion of this video. Guys, if this is your first time watching this video, definitely leave me your thoughts and comments. And if you're a Backstreet Boys fan, let me know in the comments. And if you're not, hopefully you can enjoy this video. Guys, take care and God bless.
falling and out of love with you. That's not what love's supposed to do. Baby, don't go breaking my heart, breaking my heart. Baby, don't go breaking my heart, breaking my heart. 'Cause it's the only one I got. This is the only one I got. Did you want to
I gotta say hi to someone I love very much. Come on, buddy. Nick Jr. I love you, Odin. Give me a kiss. That's all I wanted to say. This is his second show ever, so this is incredible.
He is your twin.
So, I hope that wasn't anticlimactic. But, listen, I was noticing something back there real quick. This crowd, first of all, you heard what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and when you go to Vegas, you can do whatever you want, right? And you can do whatever you want with the Backstreet Boys as well, right? Okay? But honestly, I'm disappointed, AJ. Doesn't seem like they came to party tonight.
Yeah, I'm not so
I'm just being honest.
So sure.
You wanna try it out, maybe test them out and see if they're ready to party? Yeah, let's do this place down the street. This side, right here on my side, all we gotta say is Backstreet.
You guys say boys. Okay?
Show us you're ready to party with the Backstreet Boys. You ready? 1, 2, 3. That's much better.
Here we go.
We about to get this party started.
That was beautiful. That Backstreet Boys, I remember like one of the first times we ever did that. It's almost like it's 1999 up in here. We appreciate y'all coming out, whatever you're here for. Birthday, bachelorette, mommy night out, girls night out, daddy's night out. Thank you guys for being here and celebrating with us. I have some folks in the audience tonight too. I got some folks from the SCV, that's the Santa Clarita Valley. I want to say what's up to the Youngs, the Howards, and the
Try to come alive and never
Yo,